GSL Hot 6.
Crowd chanting Hot 6 in unison.
Down here in the bottom right corner in the green for Yoi Flash Wolves, the Protoss player.
Yoi Flash Wolves son.
One of the Protoss players.
Yes.
Looking good. Got his glasses on tight.
Not too tight, though, because that would be uncomfortable.
Yes.
To the bottom left for SKT. His teammate lost. Can he win?
SK Telecom T1 Party.
That would have been interesting, actually, if Sue won and Parting won, and they had to face each other in the finals. Then
Yeah.
SK Telecom.
Then SK Telecom really wins.
Yeah, that's actually who wins that tournament then.
Well, if they both lose, then I guess SK Telecom loses.
Yeah, true as well. Gateway in the back here.
Yep. Just, I guess, I mean, there's stylistically a lot of different places you can put your gateway, and Protoss usually doesn't matter very significantly. In the beginning of Starcraft 2, a lot of people were always walling at the top of the ramp in any matchup with Protoss because it was just, oh my goodness, let's talk about this. Look at all the tournaments these guys have won and been to the semifinals in, I guess. Either that or they have like Street Fighter tournament awards, like I'm not sure. Parting obviously having a lot more than San, but San's still having a ton. And, you know, just giving a look back into San's career, he has done a lot.
Yeah, he's been around for a while as well. I mean, playing back against Maru 4 years ago. That was the talking point of yesterday as they went up against each other.
But going back to what I said earlier, if you have your buildings at the top of your ramp against a Zerg player, because back then it was really hard to fast expand, and players hadn't really figured that out yet, so they would just have that wall at the top of the ramp to make sure they hold. You know, against Terran players, you don't really need a wall because there's no melee units, but sometimes players would still wall up there. And people figured out pretty quick, though, you're pretty vulnerable to Marauder fire, anything on the ground attacking up on you. Same is true of Protoss versus Protoss, so that's completely out of style now. And the only thing you gain in the matchup if you do that otherwise is that you get your units out a little bit faster towards your opponent's base, but it's a very negligible difference, and it costs you a lot more money to send the probe all the way over there to make your structures than send it all the way back. So,
yeah, something that kind of fell out of style for many reasons.
Yeah.
Now we have Parting throwing down the Stargate. It's almost there. Probably going to be for an Oracle. It is on the corner that is close to San, so that's good for him.
Twilight Council coming up here for San. I'll see how good he responds to this Oracle play. How well, excuse me. I almost made that mistake. Whoa. On TV. Harding goes ahead and puts down a forward pylon actually on the other side of the map too. This could be for a number of things, including harassment later on in the game. Blink has started, so San is going full blink here.
Yeah, he's going for one base, 3 gateways, blink.
It's going to be a much more successful blink, I would say, than what we saw in the previous game.
And this Oracle is actually going to see that pylon, I think. Oh, I don't think he saw it, actually.
Not quite, yeah, I don't think so.
Brings it down right before seeing it.
This could still very well work for San, you know. It's a solid push, okay? He's going to have to use his energy here because he's got no Stalkers at home. He won't kill that, though. And that means that once the overcharge is down on cooldown, he's going to have to use some of his warp-ins at home to keep his probes alive. Another chrono boost on that blink. It's not quite ready yet. And once the warp gate research is done, he can start warping in some Stalkers at the attack.
And that's so annoying because San wanted to warp in everything at that forward pylon and start punishing, but with the Oracle on the map, it's so hard.
Who's going to win this fight? Okay, Parting's not comfortable there. He's got the Mothership Core, though. The second Stalker arrives. 6-1 right now, Stalker count, and it's only going to get worse. San has so many gates to warp in with. Ooh, the direct counter, though, the Dark Shrine, is being warped in here. That puts him on a clock right now because he's not going to make a robotics with this if he really wants to commit to the attack fully. That's too many resources.
Yeah, and you know what? Parting with the Oracle, he got a great scout of the entire base, and he knows that there's no robotics follow-up.
Yeah. And he can keep checking that, too.
Yeah, this is so smart out of Parting, actually.
And with the Mothership Core here, he should be able to buy enough time to get that Dark Shrine up. And he has that pylon from earlier. We were talking about it. You know, what's it going to be for? He still hasn't seen the Dark Shrine San, that is. Parting may just let this Nexus go, saying, you know what, I've got a build order win in my pocket. And I think like, San's like, what is going on? You're just going to let this go? Comes into the main base here, forces that overcharge, so at least now he gets something out of this timing. He's like, well, I'm going to kill this Nexus, so I can't do anything else.
But little does he know.
Yeah, little does he know, he is he's about to be just killed here by this Dark Shrine. There's not enough time even now to actually get a robotics up.
And this is so smart as well, killing as many drones, or actually probes, as possible. And he knows now. He has to have seen that. And he
might actually just type GG. The only thing he can hope for is to try to kill Parting with his Blink Stalkers, but there's also going to be DTs at home, as you can see here. Second overcharge instantly queued up here. And even the probes fight, because he knows that's all he has to do, and he wins the game. That's
going to be it.
That's it.
Dark Templar pushes him back. San is almost in disbelief. Parting, I have to say, just outplaying San here.
GG.
That's it. Very nicely done by Parting. Reading the build fantastically.
Just,
I have to say.
I mean, he has that pylon up earlier, like, not even necessarily for this, but it gives the opportunity. Could be for Zealot harassments if the game goes long. It could spot, you know, a flying unit that tries to hide itself, a hidden probe that's trying to move out. It's just a great pylon, and he has this opportunity. He takes it.
Yeah. I feel like that was Parting just playing this matchup incredibly rather than San playing like badly and everything like that. It wasn't really that. It was Parting just very well played there.
The Blink Stalkers were scouted, and he responded. And if it's a big commitment like that, which then Parting further baits out because he makes a Nexus really greedily off of an Oracle and sounds like, I kill you.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Sounds like, what? Do I just win this game? What?
Yeah, and that's how San loses the game, in fact.
That is how the cookie crumbles.
Indeed.
Or how the mountain gets hiked.
That's how the mountain erodes slowly over millions of years in a quick game there.
Yeah. Over the course of like 5 minutes.
So that's it for our first two series, and San needs to turn this around. If he loses even one more set, then Parting will be going on to the finals. Before we go into Game 3, we're going to take a quick commercial break, though. So